Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, live coverage comes your way of the final round. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 3 as he gets set to begin play. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. Well, this has been a superb performance so far, giving every indication of what they're capable of down the road. But note now as we get closer to the finish line here, and given what's at stake, how much does the pressure ratchet up?
Well, I have to be honest, Rich. If I was in this position, it would be hard for me to pull the club back with the Masters jacket in one hand and the U.S. Open trophy in the other. So they got to be having a tough time dealing with the pressure. But up to this point, they've been stellar and solid in handling the situation.
Yes, a ton on the line, though. You're talking about an invitation to the Masters in April and then the U.S. Open, the National Championship in June.
And for any golfer at any level that tees it up, those are the highest dreams that you can have, the invitations to those big events, and that's what's at stake today, so better go out and play.
Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This is an 11-foot putt. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, it's a bogey here at first, and the lead is down to 2. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And not a particularly demanding putt here. Maybe slightly down an incline, but it is dead straight.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. That finished off for par here at the second. And this is going to stay a 2-shot lead. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s. That one up the right side. The driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Superb position right in the fairway, and 200 yards to the flagstick. And that is not the spot to be. Now this for birdie.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This is the go zone.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And that cushion's going to remain 2 shots. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. And this, not the longest hole players will encounter, so just an iron off the tee, and it works out to perfection. Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work. And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, and this doesn't have a lot in it. Might just be slightly uphill with very little break.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and the lead's going to remain 2. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. A nice round number here, an even 100 yards coming up for his second.
That's a head scratcher, that approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. A look here at birdie.
And this has a little bit of uphill to it, working back to the right at the end.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he's going to remain at 8 under. We head away from the coast now, due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. Okay, that's acceptable there. Now this for birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole, the bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their 2nd. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his 2nd for this par 4.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. And he's worked it to 9 under par. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way, but if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. This is going to try and stay on the fairway, and I believe it will, up along the right edge, but a good shot. really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at -9. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. Now note his second from the fairway.
He's got 117 yards to the front, 158 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. So that rushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. 14 feet to the hole. Quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. So a tough hole that's in for bogey at 12. And the lead precarious now. It is down to a single shot. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Nope. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and the lead will remain 1. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14th. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. Oh no, lost that one dead right. And now problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. He'll have to conjure something from this lie because that is not very good. See if he can knock it on in 2.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And that'll provide a little cushion. It is a two-shot advantage now with 4 holes left to play. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. A look at birdie here at 15.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Yeah, why not? From downtown, that in for a birdie here at 15. And the lead is now 2 with just 3 holes to play. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 60. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present Bandon Dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. A birdie putt now at 16.
He does have a bit of an incline to navigate, but other than that, this shouldn't move much at all. Online the whole way, but never had the speed, so it didn't matter.
Just 5 feet left. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and the lead will remain 2 with 2 to play. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Yes, the speed spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17, and the lead is 3 now with just 1 hole remaining. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie or maybe even an eagle. Gonna work this up that left-hand side. Yes, step 1 out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. That one was running so high. This will be a 14-foot putt here. That should just about wrap this one up. It's a birdie at 18, and I think go ahead and celebrate because that lead now is close to insurmountable. Frank, they gave us a great show today.
No, they certainly did. Course played well. You got what you deserved out there.
Some outstanding performances. And for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.